and yet you still wish for an escape. There is no escape for anyone involved.
Ganondorf says this about Wolf and his band of mercenaries. Could this extend to others too, like Bowser and the BS Society? Or, better yet, does this apply to Link? Hello everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're in, yay, you're here! The intro voice clip you heard has sparked a thought of mine. What if the injury that Ridley inflicted on Link came as part of an order from Ganon? Is Ganon using his new ally to get rid of any witnesses that might have lost their use in the near future? The longer I thought about this, the more evidence came to mind, until I just sat down and started writing the script. I wanted to take a deep dive into Ganondorf's character to see if all the evidence adds up. Actually, let me tangent for a sec. Thanks to my machinima buds for inspiring me to make this video. The longer I thought it over and theorized with them, the more sense it made to me. Thanks again, guys, for listening to my ramblings. To start with the first point, I should bring up the title of this video, Ganon's Pawn. In the Zelda universe, the title of Ganondorf's Pawn is given to notable other villains like Girahim, Astor, and Vent. Vent? Like Girahim, Astor, and Zant. All three of these guys are villains that have served Ganon and have been disposed of in past games. For now, that's what we'll call Ganon's possible plan. Is Link deserving of this title? We'll have to delve deeper into the points to see. Point 1. Link only being used for his data and power for Ridley.
His goal was to secure Bowser in his bid to overthrow the creator, right? Why would he need Bowser if he had Ridley this whole time?
This leads me into point number 1. Data transfers. In the later half of the episode, right after Link is impaled, Ridley reveals this tidbit of information. Quote, Ganon extracted some of your data from me as well. And not just you, but Lucario as well. Is this what Snake means when he says this? This was the main point that me and my machinima buds thought of. Maybe Link ran out of uses after Ganon extracted his data. This point's a little silly, so I just added on to the previous one. But immediately after Snake finishes that thought, it cuts right back to Link. Coincidence?
I think not!
Point 2. Ganon's relationship with his teammates. Ganon doesn't seem too caught up in his teammates' lives, often seeing them more as puppets to do his bidding rather than actual fighters. It makes sense. Ganon is really only interested in his own goals, and whether or not his team gets hurt in the middle of that isn't really his problem. If he had to kill Link or Lucario to further his goals, he probably would. Heck, he sent Rob to kill Lucario. Or rather, Mewtwo, when he betrayed Ganondorf. Link actually mentions this himself in episode 10, right after he turns into Dark Link.
Well, it's not like I'm close friends with the old man or anything. I never felt so alive, so real.
Point 3. The Hero's Gambit. If Ridley kills Link now, Ganon has a fail-safe way to get rid of his counter-hero. In the beginning half of episode 21, Sonic brings up what's called the Hero's Gambit, and then Mario describes it as such.
Ever heard of something called the Hero's Gambit?
It's a belief that decrees that a villain, no matter how powerful they become, will always be thwarted by the respective hero of their universe. I would always counter Bowser, Link counters Ganondorf, Pikachu counters Mewtwo, and
Rock crushes Lizard, Lizard poisons Spock, Spock smashes Scissors, Scissors decapitate.
If the Hero's Gambit is a real thing, then Ganon could get rid of Link as easily as he wishes, therefore destroying the only person that could hypothetically defeat him. Which brings us somewhat neatly to our fourth point. Point 4. No witnesses. To circle back to the beginning, Ganon says this about the mercenaries. Quote, You realize by now that I only see you as
encumbrance
that deserve no mercy from me, and yet you still wish for an escape. There is no escape for anyone involved. The phrase anyone involved leads me to believe that Ganon could mean this for Link as well. What good would come to Ganon if he kept Link, the supposed hero to his villain, alive? And again, immediately after Ganondorf says this, it cuts right back to Link.
I think not!
Of course, with any good theory, there has to be some counterpoints, but I can only really find 2. The main one is that Ganondorf says this.
And I would like to correct a misconception you might have of me. Bearing one exception, I do not purposely destroy lives. I destroy only those that persist in standing in my way. Otherwise, death benefits no one.
He says himself, death benefits no one. Why would he want to kill Link so immediately if, let's be real, Link's never stood in his way? Even so, this point doubles back on itself and possibly turns in favor of Ganon's pawn. He said he had one exception. One person that he doesn't mind killing, even though that person has never stood in his way. He could mean Pichu from the world of Melee, but I'm not too sure. The main point that keeps me skeptical about the whole Ganon's pawn plan is that What good would it do him if he killed Link? Link's been a type of fight dog for Ganondorf, doing his bidding only for the fun of it. What good would Ganondorf get from it from killing his best fighter? Even now, I can't say I have an answer. It's ironic that Link's fate might have been sealed by Ganondorf yet again, even with Link being a villain. Even then, what would happen if Link lives? Why does Ridley want him to live just to take him back to the base? How will this impact how Link views Ganondorf? Will this finally be the thing that makes Link go rogue? Not quite a hero, but not sided with Ganondorf anymore? The questions and theories are endless. I mean, I have a whole bunch of theories for if Link lives and how will he live and get healed and stuff. I personally cannot wait for the next episode to drop, hopefully sometime soon. As far as the theory goes, I think I'm siding with Ganon's pawn. It's a delicious twist that Link himself might have set up in episode 14.
I'm too far gone. And if that's going to be a problem, you'll just have to kill me. Maybe the Link after I'm gone will be more to your standards.
If this theory comes to pass, I'll probably make a follow-up video on what I was right about and what I missed. If I'm completely off though, then I can't wait to see what Ganondorf's reaction will be to seeing his best fighter down and out. Either way, when the next episode drops, I'll actually be streaming my live reaction to it after the episode goes up. It'll probably be a first reaction stream, along with a second watch, where we dive deep and examine the smaller details that we might have missed. I hope I see you all there! Thanks for watching through this analysis! I'd love to do more theory crafting videos like these, but we'll see what the future holds for me in the series. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you again soon!